Hey friends, it's Jen with ChappyPlans. This is Project Life Week 22, which I thought I had started recording and didn't. So unfortunately, this intro is different because you're seeing what I've already done. Let's get started. Hey there, friends. I apologize. I thought I was recording and I wasn't, so I did complete about half of the left side. I'm going to show you already off camera. So I just didn't hit the record button. My deepest apologies, but you can see there what I've done. I just created a title card. I'm busting my stash this week using the fun 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 3x4 cards from the Fun Storyteller kit. I also found a patterned floral card that worked for the title, and then remembered that I had coordinating die cut flowers, and then you can see at the top of the screen there's some felt flowers, there's some puffy rainbows, and there's some labels from Studio Calico. So oh, and there's some wood veneers as well, and I'm going to be using all of those to embellish the week. So the first part that you didn't get to see filmed was just me making the title card. It's from May 26th through June 1st. And a couple pictures from Six Flags. On Memorial Day, we took Nora up, surprised her with passes, and it was a lot of fun, hence me wanting to use the fun pocket cards. And just using those floral die cuts to embellish wherever I can on photos, especially since I have a couple of 4x6 photos this week. Then using the actual pocket cards that say fun is where I did all the journaling for the week. So I talked about, The Great Escape. I talked about surprising Nora. I talked about, wanting to be a cat because the picture of the cat sleeping, see there, here are the close-ups. It's kind of blurry, my apologies. And then I talked about some, craziness with Nora filling up her pom-pom jar and wanting to go to Ulta to buy some stuff, and then we walked around for an hour only for her to decide she wanted to get a VR headset instead. So anyways, that was really it on the left side. And now moving on to the right, I have this big picture of Nora and the 4th and 5th grade kiddos who got selected to participate in the elementary school track meet. So all the elementary schools in our district got together Friday morning and at the high school and raced, and Nora did the 50 and the 100. Wasn't very fast, but we were really proud of her. She tried her best and it was really fun. It was a beautiful day, except later on that afternoon, my nose started draining. Now, I have not been outside even for recess really at school in over a month because that's how bad my allergies are. And like to the point where we have to wash our clothes when we come in from being outside. My husband has to wash his clothes. Like, I am super allergic to the pollen in the grass. And so by Friday afternoon, I was just gushing like a faucet. And that's why I feel like garbage at the moment, because it's just Sunday now. So anyways, I'm going to embellish this big photo with the wood veneer that says taking deep breaths. I've got the floral die cut. I put a puffy rainbow, and then I journaled about, on the Fun 3 card, I journaled about things that didn't get photos. So I talked about work days, how they actually fired one of our favorite cafeteria ladies over some crazy drama BS. But that I was thankful to have friends at work to process with, and how Nora's been doing really great with therapy. And then I took the opportunity to journal about the track meet in the next row, where there's a flip up I created with a photo of Nora and her friend Fiona. And on the back of that, I journaled about the track meet. And then there's a picture of my husband, because after the track meet around noon, we went, or 11:30, we went and got some lunch at one of our favorite barbecue places. And we shared some sandwiches, and it was just like a lovely day, minus the allergy attack that came. And that card also is from the fun, left over from the Fun Storyteller kit. It says this was fun. And I, on the front of the picture of Nora and Fiona, I just trimmed down the number 4 because I wanted to have, like, in my mind, Fun 3, that card was about things that didn't get photos, and Fun 4 was about the track meet, but that card, there wasn't enough cards for it to be visible. So hopefully that makes sense. I wanted it to be like, I didn't want to skip over from Fun 3 and then go to Fun 5 and at a glance, people be like, well, what happened to the Fun 4 story? So that's why I just trimmed out the Fun 4 title and taped it to the front of the picture of Nora and Fiona. Hopefully that makes sense. I don't know if it does, but in my head it did. And then on the right, later that afternoon, we picked up a couch from Linda. Linda loves creating. She was so generous and sweet and asked me if I wanted this couch for my craft room, and it pulls out to a queen size bed, and it's just amazing. We got it pretty quick. We rented a truck. We got it home in the door. My husband and I did it all by ourselves. Thank God I've been lifting weights lately because that thing was freaking heavy. And it doesn't come apart at all. So we thought the measurements worked out, but we were totally wrong. And we tried 50 different ways to Sunday to try to finagle it into the craft room, and it just would not fit through the door inside. So my husband ended up sawing off the feet and goes, you know what, let's try to push it through the window. So you can see in the picture there, that little window, he took everything out and we managed to shove it through the window. I don't know how. It was like a miracle. And so that is a picture of the couch in my craft room. I redid the craft room, switched everything around to fit the couch, and I absolutely love it, but it was such a workout. Like, holy crap. I didn't do any lifting or workouts Friday or Saturday like I usually do because I'm still very sore actually from lifting this couch. Then the last row is just more journaling, basically about the couch and the story of trying to get the couch in the house. And then Nora going out Saturday to do grocery shopping and get her boba with her dad. And since she filled up her pom-pom jar and didn't buy anything at Ulta, she had decided she was going to get a MetaQuest 3S. So she has her new VR set. She's very happy about it, and that's all she's been doing. So rather than add a ton more photos, I just journaled about all of that. And how now I'm sick. So, well, not really sick, just allergy sick. I don't know if there's a difference, but anyhow, that was our week, guys. It was full. Again, deepest apologies for forgetting to hit record. And also, I am off camera like slightly for the entire video because I do have, like I said, I switched everything around. So I have a bit of a different camera setup and I wasn't fully aware of like the positioning. I should have paid more attention, but I apologize, guys, for this whole video. I know it's not the best quality. I appreciate you watching and enduring if you did. So let me know if you've got questions. I know I went through everything really fast. I even slowed down the video process to 3 times the speed. Usually I go 4 times the speed. But here's how it looks on the right, and then you can see everything all together in this shot here. Super love the colorful way it turned out. You guys know the drill. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it, subscribe and hit the bell, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care, sweet friends. Remember that you are enough. Bye.